Hello and welcome to Fun Fitness Video 13. In today's class, we'll start with a warm-up. Then we'll do some exercise. And finally, play some fun games. Let's get ready to warm up. Our first warm-up, we need to follow the teacher. Copy their actions and keep going for 30 seconds. So our first warm-up is quite easy. We march with our legs and raise our hands up like Mr. Ed in the sky with our arms. Now we can move on to warm-up number 2. So follow the teacher and keep it up for 30 seconds. Step to the side and get your arms up, just like Mr. O. It's warm-up number 3 time. So one more time, let's follow the teacher. Keep it up for 30 seconds. For this warm-up, we go elbow to knee, and then 2 over the head jumping jacks. Can you do it? It's time for our final warm-up. So get ready to follow Mr. Ed. Now that we're warm, we can start to exercise. This week's exercises will be like last week's. You need to exercise for 30 seconds and then you get to rest for 20 seconds. When it's time to rest, quickly drink some water and get your air back. Let's get started with the first exercise. Exercise number 1 is called Rising Sun Squats. So we bend our legs down like a squat, and with our hands we pretend we're the sun, rising and setting. Keep this up for 30 seconds. Great job! Now you've earned your first 20-second rest. Quickly have some sips of water and take some deep breaths. Our next exercise is called Toss the Water. For this exercise, you bend your legs and go down and pretend you're picking up some water, and then you throw it back over your head. We're going to keep on tossing the water for 30 seconds. Fantastic job! It's time for the rest. So get some water and get your air back. Our third exercise for today is called shoulder touches. So you need to hold your body up like Mr. O is, with a straight back, and then take your left hand and touch your right shoulder. Then take your right hand and touch your left shoulder. Keep doing this for 30 seconds. Wonderful, everyone! Now it's time to rest. 20 seconds to get some water and get your air back. The next exercise is called Step Step Burpee. To do this, we need to go down to the ground, take 2 steps back, take 2 steps forward, and then stand up. And we'll keep this action going for 30 seconds. Great job, everyone! Now that we've finished exercising, pause the video and drink some water. Get rested up, and then when you come back, you can play some fun games. Our game today is called Home Bowling, and this is what you'll need. Get some bottles or anything that you can find around the house, and 4 balls or a rolled up sock or anything that you can toss. Now, to play the game, line up your balls or socks or whatever you're choosing to use and see if you can knock over the bottles or Pritt sticks or anything else that you have around the house. Here Mr. Ed is showing us how good he is. Let's see how many he can get in 4 chances. Uh-oh, Mr. Ed could only get 2. Could you do better than Mr. Ed? Now it's Mr. O's turn. Let's see how many he can knock over. Oh no, Mr. O can only do 2 as well. Could you do better? Now it's time to watch game number 2. To set up, put your bottles or Pritt sticks down like we have over here. Challenge 1, watch Mr. Ed. He is using his hands to roll the balls through the gaps that he's made. Let's see how fast he can go. Wow, 9 seconds. Can you go faster than 9 seconds? Now it's time for challenge number 2. Mr. O is doing the same activity, but this time he's kicking the ball through the gap. You can do the same and time yourself. Mr. Ed did it in 12 seconds. Could you beat him? That brings us to the end of today's video. We will see you again soon. Goodbye.